The glorious land of Rajasthan. Who can resist the vibrant colors and songs that seep into us? Unfortunately, few of us bother to see beyond that. A state with barely 1% of the nation's water resources. An arid or semi-arid land covering nearly 2/3 of the total area. Among all the states of India, Rajasthan is the first with a high population growth rate. A few years after independence, the population was about 1.5 crores, which rose to 4.5 crores at the beginning of the 90s. It is estimated that it will exceed 6 crores around the turn of the century, to cross 10 crores in 2051, a 10-fold increase in 100 years.
इसके दुष्प्रभाव से अछूत रह गया और तो और पीने का पानी हो, रोटी, कपड़ा, मकान, शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य सभी क्षेत्रों में हम लोग पिछड़ते जाते हैं और इसीलिए मैंने कहा कि जीवन की गुणवत्ता का संकट आज हमारे सामने है।
Poverty is the most devastating visible reality of population growth. Nearly half the urban population of the state has no access to basic facilities like sanitation. Naturally, slum dwellers are at the tail end of deprivation, with no facilities for basic health care. Here, life is an endless struggle, from poor water supply to economic pressures of unemployment. By now, we all know that these are critical factors that compound population issues. At first glance, the sheer beauty of a Rajasthani village. Beneath that, a shattering layer of reality. Poverty, illiteracy, problems of safe drinking water, and disease. Undoubtedly, we can no longer shut our eyes. Our population policy must have a welfare approach, which responds to the needs and wishes of the people.
इसलिए सबसे पहले हमने अपने एक राष्ट्रीय परिषद बनाई है परिवार कल्याण की। हमारे मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत जी की अध्यक्षता में उसकी बैठक हुई और उसमें हमने ये निर्णय किया कि हमको बहुत शीघ्र जनसंख्या के बारे में और परिवार कल्याण के बारे में एक नीति बनानी चाहिए और उसी के तहत हमने नीति बनाई है। खाली जनसंख्या या परिवार कल्याण के द्वारा हम इस को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते, हमें दूसरे विभागों का भी सहयोग लेना पड़ेगा, जिनमें शिक्षा, पंचायती राज, समाज व बाल कल्याण और भी जो दूसरे गृह विभाग, दूसरे जो भी विभाग हैं, उन सबको ही हम सहयोग लेकर के चलेंगे तो हमारा ये काम बहुत आसान हो सकेगा।
The birth of a child is a wondrous event. It becomes complex with various socio-economic and cultural factors, where poverty, illiteracy, and the deep-set desire for a son perpetuate the common desire for a large family and compound the pattern of population growth. This is Manju, about 30 years old. She has 4 children, between which 3 died and 2 were aborted. We know Manju's story is not an unusual one. In fact, 47% of the female population is in the reproductive age group, and 80% married women are mothers before they become adults. Obviously, the issue of addressing reproductive behavior needs a dynamic approach.
हमारा उद्देश्य है सन 2016 तक राजस्थान प्रदेश की जनसंख्या स्तर को स्थिर बनाना ताकि उसमें और जनसंख्या की वृद्धि न हो। इसके लिए आवश्यक है कि प्रति महिला जो संतान उत्पत्ति की दर है वह 2 से अधिक न हो, परंतु यह कार्य बहुत चुनौतीपूर्ण कार्य है जिसके लिए हम सब लोगों को मिलकर एक बहुत बृहद पैमाने पर प्रयास करने होंगे।
इस जनसंख्या नीति का केंद्र बिंदु यही है कि हम जनसंख्या के कार्यक्रम को सिर्फ जनसंख्या नियंत्रण का कार्यक्रम नहीं चलाकर इसको एक व्यापक रूप से महिला एवं बच्चों के स्वास्थ्य के कार्यक्रम के रूप में चलाएं। इस कार्यक्रम को जनता का स्वयं का कार्यक्रम बनाएं और इसमें प्रत्येक वर्ग की, प्रत्येक व्यक्ति की भागीदारी सुनिश्चित करें।
Until recently, children were seen as a source of income. So naturally, big families were desirable. But initiatives like the Anganwadi are helping to change attitudes. In most villages, Immunization Day now attracts a large number of mothers with their children. Efficiency and commitment at such contact points in the health delivery system are crucial to influence reproductive behavior. The task of forming dependable linkages at the grassroots level is not easy, but not impossible either.
मैं जब यहाँ पे फर्स्ट में मतलब शुरू में यहाँ पे ट्रांसफ़र होकर आई थी तो बिल्कुल मुझे इतना अटपटा लगता था जब मैं अंतराल साधन लेकर इनके पास जाती थी या इम्यूनाइजेशन के लिए ही जैसे मैं वर्क करती इम्यूनाइजेशन का, तो मैं जैसे मेरे और जगह पहले थी उसकी तरीके से मैंने यहाँ पे किया। यहाँ पे आके बोलती कैसे है आपके बच्चों के टीके लगवाने हैं, तो बोलते हैं कि तू बांझड़ी है क्या जो हमारे बच्चों को मारने के लिए आई है। मैंने कहा भाई बांझड़ी तो नहीं हूँ, बच्चा तो मेरे भी एक लड़का है, लेकिन मैं आपके बच्चों की सुरक्षा के लिए आई हूँ। पहले तो मैं घर जाके टीके लगाने पड़ते थे, फिर भी वो किवाड़ बंद कर लेते थे या खेतों पे बच्चों को लेके भाग जाते, नहीं लगाते थे। आज ये स्थिति है कि मैं एक दिन पहले कहलवा देती हूँ, आंगनबाड़ी के हेल्पर जाके ढाणियों में कहलाती है। यहाँ से करीब 8-10 किलोमीटर के एरिया में मेरा गांव बसा हुआ है, पूरी पंचायत, तो 5-6 किलोमीटर से ढाणियों से आ जाते हैं बच्चे और टीके लगवा के जाती हैं।
A lot of women in Rajasthan are already experiencing change, but a large number of women still need attention. Even today, 2 lakh girls give birth to a child in adolescence. Barely 50% take iron tablets. While institutional deliveries record a mere 12%, 60% infants die as newborns. With timely quality services, those who run and manage the new population program can definitely ensure success. Under the new population policy, 90% of pregnant women will be covered with antenatal services by 2010. The figure of institutional deliveries will also be increased to at least 50% by 2016. Only this possibility of a secure future can build the basis for social change, where people then make the appropriate reproductive choices themselves.
सबसे मुख्य बदलाव तो ये है कि हम जो ऊपर से बात सोचा करते थे और ये सोच लिया करते थे जो हम सोच रहे हैं वो सही है, और उसमें जनता की भागीदारी का बहुत अभाव था। अब हम नई सोच के अंदर हमने सबसे अधिक प्राथमिकता जो कम्युनिटी की थॉट्स हैं, जो हमारे सामुदायिक लोग हैं, उनकी जो विचारधारा, उनकी आवश्यकताएं हैं, उसको सबसे अधिक हमने महत्व दिया है।
For a successful family welfare program, grassroots support is essential to make inroads into the largely uneducated, complex social groups. The process for empowering and involving women has already begun. Today, over 38,000 women are elected members of Panchayati Raj institutions in Rajasthan. It has paved the way for women and health issues to be brought up in the community forum. Now, the basic responsibility of implementing the family welfare program will also be on the Gram Panchayat, so that area-specific programs respond to the demands and needs of every village. And the community can implement a self-devised welfare program with the help of health workers. At the village level, Mahila Swasthya Sanghs, the women health groups, have grown in popularity. They help to create an environment where family welfare is not perceived as a purely medical program aimed at sterilization targets. Such occasions for interaction help in the upliftment of women who are bound in the complexities of a low status. The women-to-men ratio has consistently declined since 1951. We're also faced with the lowest literacy rate. But obviously, with the right opportunities, women are ready for change.
मेरी इच्छा है, अच्छे लगते हैं मेरे को बच्चा, मेरे आदमी को अच्छे लगते हैं। आपकी परेशानी क्या है? घुमाओ तुम्हारा आदमी खूब खूब खाओ चो मस्त रहो तुम्हारे चिंता काहे छे मुने हैं कोई समस्या हमारे आगे होगी तो बात भी छे।
Pushpa has 8 children. She recently gave birth to a child at the same time as her daughter, quite unlike her younger sister-in-law Rajkumari, who is a graduate. Rajkumari and her husband Hanuman have 2 children. Living in a traditional household, it was not easy for Rajkumari to decide not to have any more children.
जिस समय ऑपरेशन के लिए हम लोगों ने सोचा था, निश्चय किया था, तो हमारी सास और ससुर दोनों नाराज हो गए थे। सास ने ससुर ने किसी ने हमारा सहयोग नहीं दिया कि ये बच्चे से क्या होगा और ये आँख की क्या है 17 तरह के पेंटिकस।
For Hanuman and Rajkumari, a son and a daughter are the same, but in the future they expect pressures to marry the daughter at an early age.
और बच्ची अपनी दुनिया से पहले अपने बच्चे की जब करेंगे, बच्चे की पढ़ाई देखी जाएगी, सर्विस करने की कुछ तो करेगी ना, योग्य लड़की होगी तो कहीं भी दुख नहीं पाएगी, शिक्षित होगी तो।
In the midst of changing times, many parents are endeavoring to send their daughters to school. If girls like Anju continue and complete their education, the chances of marriage at an early age do get reduced. The trend of change is also linked to the easy accessibility of schools, because parents fear sending daughters far away. Over 13 years, the principal of this school has witnessed changes.
उसकी वजह ये है कि उनको गांव के अंदर है जो सुविधा मिल रही है और आगे बच्चियां पढ़ना भी चाहती है। उनमें ये भावना भी है कि भाई हम आगे पढ़ें। कई बच्चियां ऐसी भी हैं कि जो अपने पैरों के ऊपर भी खड़ा होना चाहती है। उस हिसाब से सेकेंडरी स्कूल तक यहाँ है, वहाँ तक तो बच्चियाँ करीब पढ़ने का प्रयत्न करती हैं।
Catalyzing attitudinal changes requires sustained efforts. Just 4 days ago, a 4th daughter was born to Gyarsi. One daughter has died, she has no son, so responsible parenthood and spacing methods seem incongruous concepts to her and the family. Young girls about to marry get easily influenced by such peer groups. With 20% of the population being adolescents in the 10 to 19-year age group, it is imperative to impart knowledge and awareness about maternal and child health. Ramesh and Rashmi, a husband-wife team, run this private school. They have 1 child. Their wish is to give him a good higher education. The couple made a joint decision for spacing, but Ramesh explained that in his wisdom, he thought he should take the onus of spacing on himself and not put the responsibility on his wife. Ramesh and Rashmi talk quite openly and frankly about these matters.
इसमें शर्म की क्या बात है?
And the name they have given their son reflects their confidence about the choices they have made. Nishchay, decision. Peer groups play an important role in influencing attitudes towards family planning, like taking the appropriate decisions or adopting spacing methods. Satnarayan works as a Jan Mangal along with his wife Shanti. He often uses simple economics to motivate couples for the small family norm.
जैसे अपने परिवार में 4 लड़के हैं मान लो, अब चारों के 5-5 हो गए सपोज करो, और जमीन उधर 10 बीघा ही, तो कितनी जमीन पाती आएगी, यानी कितनी बंटवारा होगा, तो उनकी 1-1 बीघा मुश्किल जाएगी। आप सोचो उसमें क्या होगा। बेरोजगारी की हालत इतनी ख़राब है कि पूछो मत। एक आदमी अगर जो चौकटी बोलते हैं, वहीं चुना भट्टा काम करते हैं, मजदूरी करने जाता है, वहाँ पे यानी एक आदमी की ज़रूरत होती है तो 100 खड़े होते हैं। अब ऐसी परिस्थिति में वो आदमी एक बीघे में क्या कमाए खाएगा? आगे की सोचो, हम उसको ये समझते हैं कि आगे की सोचो भविष्य की।
Only good health and survival of children can make inroads for concepts of family planning. Even today, 34% of children suffer from general malnutrition, and the mortality rate of infants and children is very high. As we know, the main reason is lack of timely and adequate facilities and care, something that a lot of women like Kailashi are happy to avail of for their children. The Department of Family Welfare has the primary responsibility for implementing the new population policy and program. But it needs the cooperation of other departments, voluntary organizations, industrial houses and social workers. Nearly 20 departments will be involved in a dynamic process under the sectoral method of implementation. Various training programs like these will now focus on creating an environment for successful coordinated action within and between sectors to achieve the aim of a fully developed and dependable delivery system. Essentially, the new population policy and program is committed to the concept of decentralized, client-centered quality services, supported with close and regular interaction between health workers and families, which is crucial to achieve all the long-term goals about fertility and reproductive behavior, so that the population of Rajasthan is stabilized earlier than has been predicted.